All right, well, let me ask you a couple of questions here. So, where are we? What's this place called?
Earth.
No, what is this place called, where we are? Does it have a name?
Children's Museum. The museum. It's the Kids Museum.
The Long Island Children's Museum?
Yes.
Can you say that?
The Long Island Kids Museum. They call it that because it's long and it has lots of exhibits. So they say long and it's very big and long, the building. Yeah.
Do you like learning stuff?
Of course I do.
Of course you do. What?
Of course I do like learning.
Why?
Because we learn new things.
So?
So that's what learning is about.
But why is that good?
Because you learn new things and you learn things you don't know. That's what learning is all about too.
But so what?
So that's what it's all about. Learning means like you're trying something and you get better at it. Well, it's things that we need to know because if we don't know them, we won't be able to use them in later life.
You learn things by reading and looking.
If you don't learn anything, then you're not a human. It makes you smart, and that means you'll get into a good college and get a good job and retire rich. It makes us do things that in exhibits that we learn that when we're really big grown-ups, we're going to get one of those jobs. But my favorite job is to be a ballerina, even though there's no ballerina exhibit. A museum has fun stuff. Sometimes it could be a history one or something else, like this one. This place is fun because you could see a lot of things that are different, and some are hard, some are easy, and some are quite medium. I like to come here because it's fun. It's funner here than it is at home, really. You get to discover things and learn about more. In school, you just get to learn about a little teeny bit. First you learn, then you play. Because you had a good time, you could always go back and think, hey, that was fun, and I learned, so you'll always remember it. You could practically spend the entire day here. Actually, museum has touchable stuff in stores. Schools don't have that. Most museums you can only look at things, and here you can touch things and play with things. Kids like to play with goo, and they love to make a mess. It's not true that boys like to make a mess and girls do not. I actually think it's the other way around. Este museo es bien bonito porque porque aquí hay muchas cosas bonitas. Well, there's sand, the telephone, the art room, blocks. They have the music room, doodly-doo, computers, and bubbles. And when you wave them through the air, a bubble forms. We saw a play, and we got to go on stage. There's a big giant TV. A picture of a TV. It was a TV station. A bubble is a big round circle of soap, and it can float. What happens is you push this button and words appear on the screen, and you can actually be a reporter by reading it. Kids like it, and they think they're in Hollywood. They're going to be famous. Buildings that are made out of blocks are kind of fun to make.
Why?
Just because it's just a fun thing for kids. Just a fun privilege for kids. There's a hammering and tools area. That's like where you can make machines and make all these cool things, like maybe a birdhouse if you're very talented. You get to build castles and stuff. You feel good that that you built something because it's yours. Even you can go in that little mouse hole that you crawl in through the opening, and then you slide down an opening where you go out. Except that they don't. There's no cheese in there to eat. I usually come here with my mom or dad, sometimes with my annoying sister. At home, I don't really play with my parents, but here at the Children's Museum, they act like kids too, basically. When adults come here, they refresh their memory of when they were a kid. And they sort of feel like a kid again. I don't think adults imagine. Because I think only kids imagine because they have a bigger imagining than grown-ups. If their children ask a question like, did you ever have fun when you were a kid? And if they don't refresh their memory and come here, they'll say, I don't know. And the kids will say, we have to go to Long Island Children's Museum to refresh your memory.
Alright, so this museum is very important because lots of kids like this place and come here. As you can see, if you walk out there, there's many kids here.
The most fun things I like to do is be here. This place is fun because there is a lot of things to do, and you could get active and creative and lots of things that you could do.
Can you sing?
Of course I can.
Can you? You can't?
I can.
You can't. Can you sing me a song?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Children need help exploring their world. And adults come and they show them how to do stuff, and adults are important to kids. How